It just remains to me now to introduce our possibly most important speaker, if not definitively our most important speaker of the afternoon, and that is of course the Taoiseach and new Minister for Education and Skills, Ms Mary Coughlan, to speak. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. And first of all, could I say that I'm delighted to be here this afternoon to launch this important guide to assist employers build a diverse workplace environment that is open and welcoming to our LGBT community. And I was particularly anxious to come here, given that there's a lot of pressure put on me to be here from one of my constituents, who said that it doesn't matter what ministry you have, you're going to have to do this for me. So, you know, there's politics and everything. But absolutely delighted to be here. Could I just, first of all, take the opportunity of congratulating IBM on their support for this programme and giving and sharing the diversity programs that they have within their organisation. And I also want to take the opportunity publicly to congratulate them on their huge announcement for Mulhuddart and to wish them well. It's certainly one of the largest investments that we've seen here in Ireland, and now that I'm no longer the Minister for Enterprise, Trade and Employment, I'll say that the reason this happened was because of our talent. And as has been rightly said, the synergy between enterprise and education and skills and the formation of young people particularly is and has been part of our success and will certainly be the sustainability of this economy. And moving from that, and sharing today with the document that I'm going to officially launch, I think one thing that brings to any workplace is diversity, creativity, and how people are open to such diversity. And I would have to say that it is diversity is very much a component of innovation and our creativity, and that is new ideas and creating greater openness, and as a consequence having a more creative workforce. And embracing that, in my view, will definitely deal with the issue of competitiveness, but it will also open new markets and equally widen people's customer base. And really that is what we want to ensure and assure people. And I just want to say that the government very much recognises that diversity and equality can be key global competitive advantages for Ireland in developing, attracting and retaining investment and enterprises, highly skilled workers and visitors. And the government is committed to ensuring that equality for LGBT people in the workplace, in society, is very much to the forefront of our thought process. I very much welcome your comments with regard to the civil partnership legislation which is going through committee at this moment in time, and that is building on quite a sophisticated equality infrastructure that we do have in this country. With the Equality Acts of 1998, the Equal Status Act of 2000, and I do remember as Minister for Social Affairs being very much involved. People thought that when I was there that the pink bus issue would create problems for me. It didn't actually. It actually created a better opportunity and better thought process in dealing with the diversities and the complexities of the Social Welfare Act and the legislation. But we've built on that, and we will continue and hopefully see the passage of the legislation through both houses of the Oireachtas as quickly as possible. And thank you for your comments on that, and we will continue to be committed to the implementation of that legislation. So, we express ourselves, our ambitions, our creativity and our productivity, and I certainly would be of the view that no one should feel or experience that one's position in the workplace is of less value as a consequence of one's sexual orientation. And I have had the experience of working with many of those in business. There is a key openness there, but I have to say that a guide such as this will be of huge benefit to employers, to the HR directors and managers, and I very much welcome the support of Congress, of the unions, of IBEC, and particularly of IBM in moving forward and giving the support and to equip people with other skills that are of absolute necessity in creating a workplace and an environment where people find themselves in a situation whereby they can excel in whatever position they have within any organisation or any workplace. I want to compliment GLEN for their work, and I know that in the context of my own department, the new department that I'm working in, there is a good working relationship with the organisation, and I can assure you that I would be committed to developing that working relationship within my tenure as Minister, particularly when you speak of the school environment being a critical environment in which young people find their feet in the world, and particularly how we can provide the skill set and the supports for young people in that context. I'd very much like to deal and continue with an openness and an understanding and the creating of that environment for young people in the formative time within their lives. And I certainly want to wish GLEN every success, to thank them most sincerely for continuing to have me as their guest here this afternoon. I'm delighted to have that opportunity. To those who have supported this document and have ensured that it won't be, as you quite rightly said, won't be left on the shelf to gather dust, but it will be a work in progress, and it will be very supportive in the context of decisions that have to be made. So again, congratulations to everyone who's been involved in the creation of this document, and I think it's particularly important that an innovative company like IBM has been very much to the forefront in supporting diversity within the workplace, and I certainly, as I said, I wish you all well, and again, delighted to have the opportunity to be here this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Taoiseach. It just remains now for me to draw the launch to a close. I thank you very much indeed for your attendance. I wish you the height of success in bringing the contents of the document and ensuring that your workplaces are positive to LGBT people, fully inclusive and committed to diversity. Thank you very much.